Hey, hello everyone. Hello, hello.
Hello, Sri.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, who is available to show your beautiful smiley face?
Door close, door close, move. Door close, move.
Shriram is there. Okay, Shri there. Then I have Srinidhi. Who else I have? Few more people. Sridhar, you have a cold weather. Which part of the world you are?
Good morning.
I'm in
All right, who is
Germany.
available to show your beautiful smiley face? Ah,
Door,
okay.
door close, move.
Shriram is there. Okay, Shri there. Then I have Srinidhi. Who else I have? Few more people. Sridhar, you have a cold weather. Which part of the world you are?
I'm from
Good
Germany.
morning.
I'm in
Right, who is
Germany.
available to show your beautiful smiley face?
Shit.
Sridhar, I have to meet you. There is some echo is happening there. All right, guys. Good to see you all again. And this is a Sunday prayers. We meet every Sunday to talk about how things are moving, primarily on project management certification. I believe you are preparing well. You're doing well. Some of you getting to exams in next few days. Is there anyone going for exam next couple of days? Uh-huh. We're going to have some more time.
Sorry, I
Okay.
had network issue. I was not
Okay.
able to.
Good to come back, Sridhar. You said you are in Germany, right? That's what you said. Okay,
Yes.
getting cold already? Getting snowfall? So,
Not snowfall, but it's raining since last entire week. So yeah, the weather is not that
you
great.
didn't see the sunlight for a while.
Yeah, it's it's
Feel
depressing.
bad. I think it's over, right? Sunlight season is over already.
Yes.
No more sunlight. At least I'm getting some sunlight. Sun is showing the face for 25, 30 minutes. Within this time, dry your clothes so that it will go away. That's what I did a few minutes back. Sun came up, put all my shoes, socks. Okay, get dry. That's what you have to do. All right, coming back here. First, good to meet you all. October beginning. So we have October, November, December, end of this year. Beginning of next year, I may already expect PMI starts speaking about the new exams. They may start the communications and they may start, yeah, some vibration starts happening. Date is not came out from PMI, but there is a chances there could be new book, new exam. Yeah, the communication starts. So first, let's start with the people who cleared the exam. So congratulations to Raja Rao and Dinesh, if I'm right. Two people cleared exam over here. Is it correct?
Yeah, hi.
Perfect,
Hi,
perfect.
Sri.
Perfect. Danish, you're available in the call by any chance.
Yeah. Hi, Shriram.
Okay.
Yes.
But for some reason, I can't see you. Maybe if you're willing to come on the cam. Okay. I'll put spotlight and I put Dinesh. Dinesh, you have a background. It looked like you were driving a car.
Yeah, I'm in the car. Actually, I came to my farmhouse, so I'm in car.
You're driving.
No, no, not driving. I'm at my farm actually.
Okay, nice to know. Because I thought in Zoom they have a background. It looked like a car.
No, no, I'm in car actually. Yeah.
Real car. Okay. Is anyone else? I'm missing you. If you cleared the exam and you're here, I didn't recognize you. Okay, so I have two people right now. So first, a round of applause for both of you. Great job. Congratulations. Congratulations. Clearing exam
Thank
is always a happy thing to celebrate with the family. Show to the family that, hey, I'm a committed family man. I'm a committed guy. You can trust on me. Yeah? That's what you say to your spouse or your children. Now you can trust on me. Okay, you know I have something in my life. I have something to focus because they call this midlife crisis. Huh? People 30s and 40s and 50, we don't know where are we going, man. I'm in the same position for 5 years, no promotion, no growth. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in my office. Huh? Same color shirt, same route, same bus, same car, same stuff. Yeah. So this kind of exams will shake you, isn't it? It'll shake your sleeping habits. It'll shake your confidence. When the scores are going low, you question yourself, what I did here, why I'm not scoring properly. I thought a good manager, right? Kind of all stuff happens. So first, congratulations for the success, what you did. However, it is every time when I listen to the people, they bring some new knowledge to us, saying that the exam was like this, I prepared this way. So some of your words will trigger for the person who is listening this video. So I want to listen from you at least a couple of bullet points, which was good for you. Yeah, we can do that quickly. Is it fine if I can start with the Rajarao, then come to Dinesh? Is it okay for you, Dinesh?
Yeah, perfectly fine. Yes.
Okay, good. All right, then I will put Rajarao in focus. First, congratulations, Rajarao. Good job. And give a little highlight of what is your background and what made you to think of PMP.
Yeah, hi Shri, myself Rajarao. So I'm from Hyderabad. I work in pharmaceutical industry. So currently I'm in technical management role. So I thought I will move to project management role. So for that management knowledge is required. So
Wow.
that's why I thought it will be beneficial if I do PMP
Okay.
certification for further
Okay.
my career. So that's the reason I chosen this path. So I am from March 2025 batch.
Okay.
I have started preparing from July 2025, and with this 3 months aggressive study, I could able to achieve this PMP
Cool, man.
certification.
Good. Very systematic, huh? Systematically progress. Okay. Nice. Primarily two things we want to listen from you. Nice you heard about pharmaceutical and you look for management. Question is pharmaceutical, everyone should have management knowledge? Because a pharmaceutical is a very big industry and
Yes.
India's are highly booming in that area, right? Germany
Yes.
or Switzerland or US, they primarily look for pharma in India. Why PMP is much needed in pharma?
PMP is required for any managerial role.
Uh-huh.
So be it a quality control, quality assurance, or R&D, any department, for any managerial role, project management knowledge is required.
Okay. Is it something companies asking for or we are doing our own interest?
It's our own interest. Company is not asking. So project management roles, people are expecting PMP certifications.
We are making our reservation strong in the train and flight,
Yes.
right? Okay. Cool. Why I ask this question to you, Rajarao? Every batch, I get bunch of people from pharmaceutical coming in. And either they are based in India or based in Germany or European region, some are from US, they keep doing. And all these people have this idea of getting to PMP, even though they're technical people. When I ask this question, they want to say that yes, PMP is a must. Sometimes it is base for us to get into the management role. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a message.
Yes. Right.
All right, very good. Good now. All right, then beyond this, two questions to you. You said 3 months you prepared. What was a book you read, and how was your scores while preparing? This is the first level of question. Second question is how was the main exam? So if you can help on this, some tips and takeaway, somebody can pick from you.
Yeah. I started preparing with Rita. So completely I read one time. So after that, I started attempting chapter-wise mocks.
Mm-hmm.
Before reading the chapter, I have attempted one mock, and after that, 2 mocks. Like that, I have completed all the chapters. It took me around 1.5 months for completing the book and attempting the chapter mocks. Then I moved to 40 question marks, 60 question marks. Two marks I have given there, 42 question, 2 marks and 62 marks. Then I moved to full mock exams. So I have kept 1 month for full mock exams. I have scheduled for 1 month. So my mock scores were like 61 to 72. It was progressively improved. So I started with 61 and consistently it moved to 62, 64, 67, finally 72. Then I got confidence, so I can clear the exam. So at any situation, I can able to clear the exam.
Good, Rajara. That's a good progress you made, right? That's nice. Before you talk about the main exam, one question to you. You are working as a person in a company in pharmaceutical. You are a family person, I believe, and you
Yes,
had
yes.
1.5 months to read. This is the area people struggle. They thought they want to read in a month, but it is not going as per the plan. Somebody thinks that, hey, next week I'll complete 2 chapters, but no, nothing happens. So how you plan the carve out time, which means how many hours you read per day, or how many minutes you have to spend time on it?
Throughout the tenure, I maintained the consistency. Every day, 2 to 3 hours in the initial days. So
Okay.
weekends, around 6 to 8 hours.
Man.
But last 1 month, I went aggressively every day, 5 to 6 hours, morning 3 hours, evening 3 hours, like that.
Wow.
At the
Wow.
weekend, around 10 to 12 hours.
I like the way you say last few days you went aggressive. I thought from beginning you were aggressive.
No,
What do
no,
you think?
no. Last 1 month, I was aggressive.
Shevak, the first ball starts hitting 4 and 6 and says, in the last few balls I was hitting 6 and 4. No, man, first beginning you're hitting 6 and 4.
I'm not that kind of person. Anything I start slowly, and at
Oh,
final
man.
I'll close it as early as possible.
Such a humble person you are, man. People are struggling to read 30 minutes. You're reading 2 hours per day at the beginning. What a man you are, huh? All right, good. I think credit should go to your family also,
So
isn't it?
that patience I got from completing the PhD. So I'm a PhD holder.
There you go. There you go. You are a doctor by chance. Okay,
Yes.
doctorate person. Okay, doctorate in what?
Pharmaceutical sciences.
Pharmacy doctorate. Okay, nice, man. Good. Yeah, doctorate person came for PMP. There is an approach being defined right now. Guys who are watching this video, you came to know what you have to do. But don't ask me, Shri, first I should I do PhD, then come for PMP. No, that I'm not recommending. That you can't do. You have to do this process of learning how to be consistent. But Rajarav, I think it is also time to give a credit to your family, because if you want to read 2 to 3 hours per day or 5 hours, I don't think you can do all your own. There should be
No,
somebody in the
I can't
background
do that.
supporting you.
So, yeah, my wife supported me very well.
Nice, nice,
So she used to take the kids outside during my
fantastic,
reading years.
fantastic. It's a team effort, right?
Yes,
Team effort.
yes.
Fantastic. Good. Super good, Rajarao. So now I'll move to the second portion about the exam. How was the exam for you? How was the exam time management for you?
I can say it's like another ShriLearning full mark. I I was very familiar to the scenarios after the
Okay.
final exam. It was
Okay.
very similar to me. Around 60 to 70% questions were very similar to ShriLearning marks.
Oh,
So it was easy to moderately difficult for me.
wow. So you found another exam. Just tick, tick,
Yes,
tick, keep.
yes.
Man.
With that mindset, I went to exam. So it's another mock. You are going to achieve
Okay.
at least 65% of the marks. You can crack it like that. With that confidence, I went for the exam.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Nice. I
I
like
cracked
that.
7 marks actually.
Wow.
So 7 marks helped me to
Wow.
in the
Okay.
PMI mindset, and how to read the questions, how to analyze the scenarios,
Okay.
how
Okay.
to eliminate the answers.
Very
So
good.
ShriLearning
So
marks really helped me.
7 full exams, 8 is the main exam.
Yes.
Hmm. Good. I really like the approach what you took. You took time 1.5 months to read, then you put a lot of effort on practicing the questions. 7 exams, I specifically listen to you. You are getting the mindset in the question paper, what they're trying to ask from
Yes.
me. Right? That's
Rather than from the book, from the exam
Hmm.
questions, I
Hmm.
gained the knowledge. I
Amazing.
kept my
Amazing.
mindset. Yes. Yes.
That's a really a good point, right? I really like it. Good then. Nice to know. So two things happen. And the last task on the time management part, I sometimes hear from the people in the main exam, they feel the pressure. So for example, you have 360 questions, 60, 60, 60. We usually recommend that first 60 take 80 minutes, then 75, 75. So how was your time management there?
I followed similar kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have taken 75 minutes per first set, and
Okay.
75 final set 80 minutes. So I
Oh.
have used total time. So like how I managed
Mm.
ShriLearning
Mm.
marks,
Mm.
similarly I managed the final exam.
Very good. Very good. Nice to know. Super good. Last question on the question paper itself. Two things on that. One is we hear about agility is more in the question paper. Did you felt that agility, more of agile ask in the question paper?
Yeah, agility is around 50 to 60%. So, but
Mm-hmm.
I got more predictive questions, around 20 to 30% predictive questions I got.
Okay. 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 All right, that's pretty interesting. So, a PhD holder, a very humble person who was hitting from the first day 6 and 4, but thinks it's a normal game, who cleared the exam really good. Any final tips you have for a person who just started the preparation, reading the books right now? Will you have some thoughts? Do this way.
So my opinion is one should have a plan, at least 2 to 3 months plan. So for how much time I need to give for reading the book, then going for chapter marks, then going for 40, 60 marks, step by step. As you have set the process, simply we can follow the same process step by step. And we should have at least 20 to 30 days for final marks, for in between analyzing the questions
Okay.
and filling the gaps. At least I recommend at least 20 to 30 days for full exam marks. Then you can decide on your final exam date.
So including the class, can we say 3 months is a good package?
Yeah, that's
Class,
a good package.
reading
Yeah.
book, 90 days is a good package, right?
90 days is a good package, but we need to go aggressively. As, as per me, you need to go aggressively after completion of the classes.
Okay, okay. Thankfully, my last minutes you agreed there is a word aggressive in your life. Okay, okay. Nice to know. A PhD, doctorate, a person pharmaceutical, he's getting into leadership role and he's already putting the seeds for the growth in his life, getting into PMP. And a systematic approach is needed, reading Rita 11th edition book properly, analyzing each question after the exam, getting clarity. Main exam, treat it as another practice exam. Don't get nervous, be focused, and you're able to complete the exam. That's a takeaway I'm get from you.
I'm sure if you have enough marks of ShriLearning, you will get similar scenarios or more or less similar scenarios. And if any other scenario also, you can able to understand
Handle
it
it.
or analyze it.
All right, good. Good. Thanks for being a good brand ambassador for the exam question papers. Okay, okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Rajara, for coming up here. It's really, really good talking to you, being that after all this learning, how one can be humble. That's what you showed to us. Keep rocking and good wishes for your success in your career.
Yeah, thank you, Shri, and thank you to Rahul also for supporting and admitting
Amazing.
also. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Good. All right. That's Raja Rao who cleared the exam. Fantastic, right? Oh, there is a question from Kannan. Kannan, you have a question to Raja Rao, I believe. Okay. Yes.
I Sri, yes, yes.
Yep. Yep.
Rajaram, first of all,
I can,
congratulations. Yeah,
yeah,
congratulations for clearing the exam.
yeah,
So,
thank you.
as a PhD holder, I have one, apart from this exam preparation and other thing, just for mindset, I have one question. Maybe you can advise me. Even Sri, you can also please advise me. Sometimes, whenever I'm preparing full mock, means during mock, either 60 or 40, sometimes, sometimes my mind automatically, it was getting distracted. I don't know really. So for that, any tip or something like that, any specific kind of motivation or something, can you give? Sometimes I, out of maybe 4 exam, maybe one time, automatically, I don't know, I was getting distracted.
Maybe actually what I have followed, no. So almost all the marks I have started early in the morning, around 4 o'clock. I woke up at 3 o'clock and I started all the marks at 4 o'clock. So there is a peace of mind and there is a fresh mind. So maybe you can try that one.
So Rajarao, you woke up at 3 o'clock every day for the exam.
Yeah, for the mock exams.
Okay. Your neighbor don't complain you switching on the lights, making sounds in the middle of the
No,
night.
in India, no, nothing will happen. Yeah.
God, you moment you said 3 o'clock wake up, I saw Kannan already dropped off. He thought he was peaceful already. The moment you said 3 o'clock, he said, "Okay, my life is already good, man." Kannan, what's your thought?
No, Sri, of course, whatever now is already he used the aggressive word. 5,
Yeah,
6, 7 hours he said every day.
yeah,
I don't know, personally for me it's not feasible, even for preparation also, even during
yeah,
exam.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
so many other things.
Yes.
Maybe my health itself may not I don't know, just my personal opinion I'm telling, but yeah, this
So,
is what.
Kannan, address your question, keeping all the jokes apart, being focused. Don't think it's only your problem. It's very universal. Everyone go through this. At least I have been this. You have been there right now. Too many information on our mind is also sometimes distracting. Like Rajarao mentioned, morning hours are so peaceful, where your informations are very less, so your brain can focus. This is one idea. Other one is I found is once I book the date or I know how many days I have, little pressure will be there. Also, my brain can stay me focused on this part. In exam, in practice is 60-60 question. Purposefully, they have 10 minutes break. Please take this break, do good breathing exercises, go for a walk, make your brain a bit more fresh, and then start doing the exam. That also helps you a lot. At least I did some years back. If I have an exam on the day, at least 3-4 days before, I stop all the access to information, which means I will first cut down the information from where it is coming to me. If I have some of my friends who talk too much, I don't talk to them. I'll keep my mobile away. I keep my television away. I don't take the newspaper. I cut down all these channels from where the water will flow. Once I cut down the channel, the water is not flowing inside. My tank is free now. Now I can fill my information. It looks so simple when I'm saying this, but it needs practice. So I don't want you to become a saint. Okay, that's not the intention. But at least if you feel too much of information is distracting you, try stopping or arresting those instructions coming inside you. That could also help you. Just a thought. Yeah. All right. That's Kannan here. Then thanks, Rajara, one more time coming back and giving those information. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Good, 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 good. Let's get to Dinesh. Dinesh, you still in the car, isn't it? You
Yes.
are. You are. Hope your co-driver or a driver is not saying anything when you're doing in the call.
No, we have stopped that. We are not driving now.
Gosh, okay, okay, good, good enough, good enough. First, thanks a lot for coming up here. Middle of your travel, you're taking this. I really have to appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Like,
Perfect, perfect. First, a round of applause and congratulations. You did your PMP. I feel you are feeling relieved and relaxed right now.
thank you so much. Yes.
Right. Good. How many days you got?
I took my exam on 30th of September.
Ah, okay, okay. Good time. You took 2-3 weeks already.
Okay.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
good, good. All right, give a little background about you.
So I work in automobile domain as a product development engineer.
Hmm.
So I have been in industry from last 15 years. Yeah. So now I can see in automotive at least like a lot of new technologies coming up and a lot of projects are picking up like the BEV truck, like the battery electric vehicles, the fuel cells, and the last mile vehicles. So there are many projects are coming up for the technology, and that's where I decided like since I already spent like 15 years in industry as a
Okay.
product development engineer. So my plan is like to slowly move to the project management to understand the complete level of the projects and those things. Yeah.
Okay, okay. There is a drive for career growth. That's why I'm getting it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great to know, great to know. I think automotive industry is a evergreen industry, but still due to technology advancement, some jobs will go away, new jobs will come in. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a kind of we are seeing this industry for hundreds of years, right? It's keep evolving. It's
Yeah.
evolving, right? Very good, very good. Nice to know. Nice to know.
And
So,
mostly I'm working with like last 5 years I was working with the Mercedes Benz. Now I'm
nice.
working with Volvo trucks. So
Okay.
these two companies like the global leader in technology development.
Of course, of
So
course,
that's
of course.
where like a lot of projects are coming up and new technologies are coming up. So automotive industry is
Fantastic.
evolving so fast. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So if I see a Benz or Volvo in European roads, I can think of you.
Yes.
All right, good to know. Good to know. A little background on when you started this preparation. How was your journey?
I enrolled for the June batch.
Hmm.
I think it started on 8th of June.
Okay.
And yeah, and it ended somewhere like July 9th or 10th. So my preparation was like when classes were going on. So I also started reading the chapters. I mostly prefer Rita 11. So I have done the complete reading of Rita 11. So during the classes, I used to just go through the notes or the assignments, and parallelly I used to start the reading of the chapter. Once we finished the classes, then I started the detailed reading of the chapters. So almost I spent like 1 month or 1.5 months for reading. So my daily routine is like I used to wake up like 5 o'clock in the morning. So 30 minutes to get freshen up, and then I used to sit for study for 5:30 till 7:30. 2 hours daily I used to spend. But in between, my strategy was like, don't sit full like 2 hours. Take break in between, like 45 minutes or 1 hour. Just take break for 10 or 15 minutes. Then just freshen up and then again sit for 1 hour. So with that, I think you will not lose the like you should not get distracted or something. So just take some break. Just go in the balcony, just take some fresh air, and again restart it. So
Nice.
that is.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good important tip I'm getting here right now. I like this saying that what time you wake up, what time you read. I think it's a very important tip, I believe, which can also help somebody to decide the day. Okay, fantastic. But like the strategy, you don't read in the late hours in the evening. You read in the morning.
Yeah, I prefer them because I work with mostly with the American colleagues. So my meetings used to happen in the late evening. That's the reason I spend like morning time actually.
All right, all right. I thought it's a European market. Okay, but the research will be in American. Okay, okay.
No,
Good.
the Volvo is like basically European, the Swedish company, but Volvo is there in American market as well. So basically, I'm working on the American project, so that's where like my meetings and those things used to happen in the evening.
Interesting. So, how was your exam preparation? The sense of question papers, scores, how is it was happening there?
Okay, so just I wanted to add like I used to study till 7:30, and then I used to get my son ready, and I used to drop him to the school. And from 8 o'clock to 8:45, I used to go for walk. And during walk, I used to listen whatever the chapter I read 5:30 to 7:30. So same audio I used to listen during the walk. So that is where like I used to get some time to analyze what I have read in the morning. So same thing I used to repeat, and the same pattern I followed for almost 1.5 months. So that's where like I have done the 2 revision, like one reading and one listening to the audios.
Nice, nice. That's a good thought. So 2 hours per day and listening and reading. So you mix both. Okay.
Yes.
That's a nice strategy. How about, do you write something also by any chance?
No, I don't write anything. I just wrote some keywords on the book itself, not the separate notebook or something.
Okay.
I used to write something on the books only.
Okay. That's quite interesting. Good. I like this background of how you prepared. Fantastic. So when you go to main exam, how was it?
For me, main exam, I would say it was like difficult because so far I also like used to attend the Sunday prayer, and I used to heard like the first 60 was very difficult. Then second it will go some moderate, and third section will be easy kind of thing. So for me also it started the same thing. First 60 question was difficult, and then second was moderate actually. I was thinking like the third section will be very easy. That is what my thought process in the mind. But I don't know. Unfortunately, I got the third section very hard actually compared to first also.
Oh man. Okay.
I literally felt that I did not clear the exam. So I just submitted the exam. I went to the reception. I collected my bag, and then the reception called me and he gave me the paper. And I saw it is written pass. I was double checking. This is correct, my name or someone's other result you are giving to me.
That's interesting.
Then yeah.
Okay.
But the
So you
main
had this doubt. But
main
one
exam was
question.
like
One question.
moderate to difficult level. Yeah.
And the question I want to ask is, you had this doubt in the middle of the exam. Was it the questions were lengthy or too much of agile? What made you think like that?
For me, like the first 30 and first 60 and last 60 more or hybrid questions. Like and the scenario also like there are many scenarios I faced during the ShriLearning mock, but the options whatever they have given, those are like very tricky actually, not the straightforward, very tricky. So sometimes I used to face like all the 4 options can be right the answer. Yeah, the options were very tricky actually.
Okay. How was it when you're practicing your ShriLearning? How was your scores coming up there by the time?
In ShriLearning, I took like 40 question, 60 question, and 3 full mock. So 40 question, my score was somewhere like 70, 75, 80 percentage.
Very good. Okay.
60 question, 60 question, like lowest score is 58, then it started improving like 60, 65, then the last 60 was somewhere like 70 or 68. And full mock, my first full mock was like 52% only, but I analyzed everything on the first mock, and then from the second mock, my score like increased, like it started like 62, 65,
Okay.
like that.
Okay, you gradually improved yourself. That's really a good part. Okay, good. I like this whole story. I like the last thrilling part. You think something, but the result says pass. You feel, oh man, I'm good already.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. So if somebody is preparing for the exam right now and they're worried on the scores, their scores are not coming up well, will you have some advice for them?
I also faced the same thing. I used to ask the same question, those who clear the PMP exam. For me, the struggle was like I was very easily eliminated two answer, but two answers are very confusing.
Sir.
But after some time, I realized that why my answers are getting wrong out of these two also. So then I when I was reading the explanation of wrong answers or the correct answer also, the PMI expectation is that you should think proactively, not reactive. Or if you are taking any agile question, think about the value and think about the team. Like whenever you face any problem or something, first your preference is to discuss with the team, and you have to select the option like which is giving the highest value or the better value to the problem statement what you're thinking.
I like the point. I like the point. Two things I get from you. Think proactive. I think
Proactive,
that's a very key there. Also think from the team's perspective. Don't think I. Instead of I, it be we and team. Yeah, that's most of the questions. Okay. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Thanks for those inputs there. I really like that point. Good. So how much your family behind you, supporting you for your exam?
I would give like 50-60% credit to my family, my wife, because she took the challenge that she will not disturb. I have two kids, and she took the challenge that I will give that morning 2 hours or 3 hours. So it's your time. So I will not disturb you. I will not allow kids to disturb you. So she completely managed everything.
Okay.
And one more thing is that she is also working in IT industry. So whenever I used to have any agile related doubt, so I used to ask her. I used to discuss with her. Then she used to clarify those like how they used to have the retrospective, daily stand up, and then some testing related question, how to do the regression testing, integration testing, smoke testing. So those concepts I learned from my wife actually.
Nice.
She helped.
Good, yeah, good support. I really like this family work happening. I always love to listen to this family thing happening. I think at dinner tables, you guys will talk about your sprint, other stuff. Your kids may not like it.
No, not dinner time. But like weekend, actually, I used to spend with her. Like most of the time, we used to discuss concepts and those.
Very good. That's a good way of having a family time. Nice. Thanks for sharing this, Dinesh. Really open, transparent.
One interesting thing is when during the class, whenever you used to give the example, American Bank and Accenture. So my wife work in Accenture. So whenever you give the name, no, she is very proud. Like see, like my company.
Okay. All right. Nice to know. Nice to know. In fact, I remember I used to call product owners Julie. One person said, "Hey, really, in my company, I have a product owner, Julie." So these are the imaginary examples. Okay, nice to know, Dinesh. Good to know. Once again, thanks a lot, being very transparent and trusting on ShriLearning and following the process.
Yeah.
That's
so in addition to ShriLearning, I took the PMI study hall essential package, and I took one full mock from PMI study hall, and that's why my score went somewhere like 70 or 72%.
Okay.
Instead of chapter-wise question, I focused on domain-wise. Like I used to take the people domain or process domain and business environment. So I started chapter-wise, but what is happening, like whenever I'm going with chapter-wise question, so my focus is particular to on only that chapter only. So when I go to the process or people, so you have to think like different chapter-wise. Otherwise, if you're focusing only this one, so you'll be easily getting the correct answer.
Very good. Very, that's a good thought. See from different perspectives. That's important.
Yeah.
All right. Good, 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 good. Super, Dinesh. Once again, thanks a lot for coming up here, sharing your valuable inputs. I especially like that having a time box in the morning hours, which you be very specific on this 2 hours. I'll sit and focus on that. You said divide into packets, so you don't have to sit the whole 2 hours. Keep it 45 minutes. Yeah, that also can help, and that's a good thing. Which means that 45 minutes you're focused. Then you can
Yeah.
check your mobile or drink a coffee or do something in the morning and come back and read. I like that idea. And again, practice well. Main exam, it can be tricky also. Don't take it easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a key learning I got here. Fantastic. Good. All right. Once again, good wishes and be part of our elite community and contribute and learn through our community.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks so much. Yeah. And
Good.
thank you
That's
to ShriLearning, Shriram and Rahul. They supported very well. Like whenever I used to have doubt, I used to ping Rahul, so he used to immediately he used to respond. Actually, yes.
nice.
So
Nice.
yeah,
Good. Good now. Now enjoy your journey. Don't put your vehicle too much on the roadside. Your driver is scolding you already. So you can stop your drive.
yeah.
All right, guys. See you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. All right, that's a good thing. We heard two people who cleared PMP recently. So once again, thanks a lot to Raja Rao and Dinesh. A round of applause one more time for their success in the career growth. Definitely, PMP is one of the addition to tell that, okay, I'm confident, I'm knowledgeable, I can move the same good track. Good. That puts us to the next stage of this session where we talk about people preparing for the exam. Then I have a question. We have a discussion on the topic. We'll do it. Before that, listen to the people who are getting for exam. This is October 5. We have 25, 26 days in this month, which means 3.5 weeks is there. Is anyone already having a time booked for this month? You planned you're going to book in this month. Is anyone available for that? Let's see if I can listen to some of you going for the exam. Okay.
Yes, sir.
October. Kannan, you're going for October.
Yeah. I plan to book 1 week before I need to book because tomorrow
Yes.
depends on my work schedule. By tomorrow or day after tomorrow, will come to
Yes.
know. So according to that, again, of course, according to availability, I need to book a center-based one. Maybe most probably 24th or 25th. I am planning this weekend.
All right. All right. But Kannan, you planned this weekend, isn't it, initially?
Today I supposed to give online.
Right. So you thought that then you push the date because you want to buy some more time to read and prepare well. Okay.
Correct.
But
That is
if I
number. Yeah, please.
did we spoke on the phone call sometime back?
Yes,
Okay.
Sri.
Okay, we spoke, and I heard you have a travel plan coming weeks.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what Sri depends on my plan. I will come to know by maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So according to my activities, I will postpone to my king. So this what
Mm,
most probably
mm.
October 3rd week I'm thinking of this.
Achha, okay, that's clear. Stay consistent. I remember I saw your recent scores. I think you crossed somewhere 75% in your 60 question, isn't it?
Right. 75 and 73. Yes.
Very good, very good. But main point is sit and analyze the questions one by one to see what is the gap, what is the keywords. I think you are on the right track right now. I have also said some of the chapters you have to focus, give attention to that in the next few days.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Perfect. But keep me posted on how you're moving. That's important.
Sure. Sri, one more, one basic doubt. Even I asked Rahul also. So
Ah,
even I plan now only center based because sometimes I read the question, my lip movement always will be there. So that's what I don't want to take risk in online exam. So that's what I'm preparing now center based. Even
makes sense.
center based, I can we can do lip movement, right? Or in center also is not allowed. Means generally I read the question sometimes, or lip movement will be there.
Lip movement can be there in center based because there is no camera to watch your face. In fact, they watch, but they will not doubt you because you're sitting in their center. So there is low chance that you tell the question to someone, they respond to you with answers. The reason why they look at the lip movement is if you're in a home, imagine there is a guy sitting behind the laptop and you read the question, and this person can give you a hint, answer is A, answer is B. To avoid that, they avoid you not speaking up there in the home-based exam. If it's a center-based exam, it's their center. They know that who is there. So there they don't have too much, but if your voice is too much, there could be a complaint from the guy sitting next to you. So for that reason, you have to be a bit careful. If not, you're good on the spot.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Cool. Cool. And remember, in exams, they'll give a ear plug. You can put it on so that you don't get others speaking sound. But usually they don't do this. 95% they reduce it, but there are some people, they're murmuring. It's okay. Little bit is okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Perfecto, perfecto. Then let's go to Khalid. Khalid, you're going to exam in tomorrow. Is it right?
Yes,
Woo, man, all set for you. Which city you're writing exam?
I am in Tabuk, KSA, Saudi Arabia.
KSA, fantastic. I think the summer is over, right? Summer is already down, gone.
In
How is the
Saudi
weather
Arabia,
there?
no.
No, still 40
It's-
degree?
it's- No, around 35, not
35.
40.
Okay, then it's livable. So you're going to drive to the center and you're writing
No,
exam.
it's home-based.
Home-based exam. Very good.
Yes,
That's why I asked
home-based.
the weather report. Let know how is it going? What you did so far?
So far, last thing, I was disappointed, actually, unfortunately, from full mock-up exam. Actually, I didn't receive any score. I don't know what happened with the system.
Hmm.
I have received unanswered question, 178, and I got 1%. I
Oh,
don't know what was
bad.
the issue.
Can you pass it to Rahul? Probably he can give some.
I already put it on the WhatsApp,
Okay.
but there was an online training for this financial online training. I think there was something he couldn't
Okay.
finalize
Okay.
immediately.
We will see what to help there. But how do you felt when you took the exam?
No, actually, I was little bit more confident. I can
More
understand all the
confident?
questions.
Okay,
Yes.
that's pretty important. That's important.
Yes, the
Mm-hmm.
previous scores was not so much sufficient for me, or I was not that much happy with the scores. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel I can understand the question. I can
Mm-hmm.
solve.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think
Okay.
everything is fine. But the maximum I got was the first mock-up was an 80.
Mm.
But after
Okay.
that, I was getting 53,
Okay.
55. But in
Mm.
60 mock-up question, last score I got 67.
Okay, fine. All right, let's park the exam. In fact, you should not take the exam the day before the main exam, which also puts a pressure unwantedly. I will say
Mm,
keep 1 or 2 days gap so that you can sit and compose yourself for the main exam. But I know you come with the time rush to close the exam. That's why you're pushing faster, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. My general recommendation is don't do in the last minute. It will be too much pressure. Don't do that. Now, let's come to the point what you want to do. Saudi, your time should be around 2 o'clock now. Now, you have
Yes.
time till this evening. I know you are also online into this current classes which is going on.
Yes.
I would say close your day early today. Refresh your topic. Don't take any exams. Enough with exams now. Refresh the topic what you read. Especially give attention to stakeholder agile leadership. Stakeholder
Mm,
agile leadership. When I say agile, give little bit ideas about what is agile mindset, what are the principles saying in agile, and focus a little bit on agile team, how the team look like, what could be the role of a product owner, a scrum master, what is their
mm,
power, kind of things you learn it. Don't go too much into crystal methodology, extreme programming, Kanban, not too much not needed there. Primarily, they want, are you having agile thought process, the 12 principles, ideas. Do that, do stakeholder, leadership. As a project manager, how can I be a leader? Read this carefully. And have you read Ethics of PMI? PMI ethics.
mm. No, not completely.
Okay.
I couldn't find where, in which, is it in 7th edition, in book or in Rita?
PMI ethics is a very common document. It should be in our shared folder, or you can even
Mm,
download from my internet. PMI ethics talks about responsibility. One is
mm-hmm,
responsibility, other one is respect, third one is honesty, fourth one
mm-hmm,
is fairness. So responsibility, respect, honesty, fairness. These are four bullet points you should see from a project manager perspective. As a manager, am I responsible for my decisions? Am I
mm-hmm,
taking responsibility for my teams up and down?
mm-hmm,
And how respectful I am in the group. Am I respecting the people opinion? Am I respecting my own decisions, or am
mm-hmm,
I slapping myself? So how I'm honest,
mm-hmm,
how I'm fairness. If you learn this four ethical behavior properly, this is going to really help you in the exam, because many questions you should be careful. Am I honest? Am I ethical? Am I making a fair decision? Am I doing biased? So those things you have to watch out. Please read that as well. So
Yes, yes.
I don't want you to learn too many things on the last day, but learn stakeholder, agile, what I said, and leadership and PMI ethics. This itself will eat whole time for you this evening. And then close up, sleep really well. And tomorrow, what time is your exam?
Around
1 o'clock,
1
right?
p.m.
Right, very good. So tomorrow is your work day, I believe, in your work day, I believe. So now you start the day and refresh again all these topics, and then sit for this exam. You know the rules. You have to be very careful. Don't allow anybody inside your room, and keep proper
Yes.
internet connection, proper power supply. And you can take a break after 60 question. You can walk out of the room, have something to eat to get energy, then come back, continue the same process. Time management is 80, 75, 75. Keep like this. That will help you. Beyond this, if you have any questions, message me in WhatsApp. I'll try to help you more. But this
Yes.
level is enough right now. Don't push beyond this learning today, because you cannot learn anything new right now. Your brain knows
Yes.
what to do. Just allow your brain to be on its own. But come up with this topic, what you listen right now.
Sure, sure.
Yeah? Good.
Thank you. Thank
Do
you,
with the
Kumar.
confidence, go with the exam. Think that you are already PMP certified. Positive mindsets makes us to clear most
Yes,
of the time.
yes, you are sure. You are right.
Cool.
Thank
Do
you.
well.
Thank you.
Meantime, I will check with you in the WhatsApp later.
Thank you.
Perfect. That's Khalid who is going for exam. Anyone else getting for exam in next few days? Or you have a date with you already? All right. All right. And then, if not much there, I believe you are all reading well. You are in a progress. You listen some success stories today. You got some inputs, what to do. And let's see a question now to see how we are answering, and we'll discuss a topic today. Yeah. I'll bring up a question. Let's go for it. People watching from YouTube, LinkedIn, feel free to give your answers here. Let's discuss more about it. Here is a question. Okay. Shall we get to the answers? Looking for your answers. Go ahead. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm seeing different alphabets coming up. C, A is popping up. People from YouTube, LinkedIn. I'll give a few more seconds. The rest of them give the answers. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think majority is ruling with a C. Okay. Let's go and see this part. Okay. First, thanks for all giving the answers. It looks a very generic question where we talk predictive adaptive. And the answer I'm seeing A Answer I'm seeing C. B and D is ignored. Okay. Let's take someone to listen to what they think from there. Probably I'll pull in Kumaresan. If you're in
Yeah,
my
hi, hello, Sri.
Hey, Kumaresan. Hey, Kumaresan, what is the number you have there? EA255. Is it a machine number? Yes.
No, no, actually, I'm doing a MBA course. So
Okay.
I, by mistake, I log in with that email ID. So it is
Okay.
showing that.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
to change
Fine.
that.
No problem. I thought you were working for some other Russian spy. They give a special number for you, EA25500.
No, no, no. In that case, I cannot disclose here, right?
All right, that's a good point. All right, let's
Yes.
go for this question now. What do you think on this question? What does you think important, or what is happening here?
So here, like what I felt is whatever the bug or error they found, they may fix. And the first thing is we have to communicate this issue to predictive team.
Okay. Communication is missing. So, what
Yes.
I'm hearing from you is a communication gap. Can I say like that?
Yes.
Communication gap. Very good. So, before you go to the answer itself, can you help me in this question? Any interesting terms you found?
Here, like we have a predictive and agile, so it is a hybrid
Very
model.
good. Very good. Okay.
So,
Uh,
and the defect is deployed by predictive track, but it was found by agile team.
is it? Defect release was deployed by the predictive track, and this cost. They say this cost the field test. Field test. When you say field test, is it agile team you mean, or is it a test happening with the customer? What do you think about it?
Yeah, yes, correct. It is a
Look like
test happening at the customer, maybe during
customer.
installation.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. During installation, that's a good term what you said. Which measures should most effective prevent the? They're asking for prevention now. So I'm seeing from you, communication is a problem, and as a prevention, what we can do. So your answer now goes to which one you chosen, Kumaresan? C. I think you should choose.
Maybe, yes, I have chosen C.
Uh-huh. So what did your brain say something else
So
now?
maybe I'm thinking now to switch to D.
D. Okay, you choose the D. Why? What tempted you to D?
Because the defect is already identified in the field. So,
Okay.
so we may
Okay.
need to look into the like
Uh-huh.
uh, test track schedule to
Okay.
strengthen it.
Nice, nice, nice. Good, good. I respect your answers. You have C. First, you thought ensure that retrospective shared with the predictive team. But now you think that, guys, let's replan the software track into the predictive schedule. Could have been better. These all preventive actions. That's what you're thinking.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Kumaresh. I'll leave it to you there. Then what I do is I'll go to Mayank Agarwal. He put a different answer. I'm going to talk to him and come back. Mayank, if you are on the mic.
Yeah, so for me, yeah, it's like okay, from project man, I didn't think this one from a project management perspective a lot, but because here the basics are not good, that the production test has not been run, so that's why I put in the answer that
Ah,
we must run the same unit test in both the sites before deploying anything in production,
all
something like.
right. All right. So what is unit test as per your understanding?
So if we have changed something, then we check the other parts as well. Like if we have changed the functionality at a particular part in production, also we check the impact if we
All
change
right.
the part.
All right. All right. Can I say unit test happens at the lower level? Unit test.
Yes,
Then you do component test, isn't it?
yes.
Component
Then
test. Then what you do? You do integration test, isn't it?
yes,
Right. So unit test is done by the people who developed it, right? Who developed it. If this is happening here, then you bring a component test here, then you bring an integration test here. Now, when you're talking about a grid system, I'm having a software, also the hardware system, right? Which is both are going to happen. So, do you think you can bring the unit test to the hardware team also? Just an
no,
open question.
no. I
What?
think I will switch to D.
Maybe I may totally wrong. I'm just trying to challenge you if you think in that direction. But I'm thinking you are going on this EA direction because you want to run the test both. That's your intention, right?
Yes,
Well,
yes,
let's forget about unit test. But your intention is, guys, you've done a proper testing. That's your ask.
yes, yes.
Very good, very good. I respect that answer. I leave it there. Then I will jump to first. Thanks a lot for that, Mayank. I'll go to Amrita. Amrita, I'm seeing you giving alphabet B. That's the only alphabet left out here. So, what is your thought there? What's the thought there?
Yeah. Okay, so hello Shri. So what I can see, it is both predictive and agile. So and we found the defect during the testing. It's defect. So we update the issue log during that case when it is predictive.
Ah,
And only part is like and where we have some due date which will be corrected will be our owner and we will have more prior information.
ah.
So and instantly information will be scattered to the entire project team, which will be your agile as well as the predictive. So I my elevation or my answer is B there. I feel so,
Okay,
which will
okay.
prevent this scenario in the future.
Okay, okay. So you're telling that send project-wide issue log. What is issue log? First question.
So
What is
whenever
issue?
the issue will be found, we have to log it,
Okay.
and defect will be found, and then we'll have to make sure like how to create and how to correct it, and due date and the owner who will be doing it, and
Okay.
following the other steps.
So, so why you see this scenario as an issue? Why you see like that? What is the thought
It
there?
has already happened.
Okay. It's an event, right? Something triggered. I hit my leg and I injured, bleeding. It's an issue.
Yeah.
So you're saying that something went to the market, it failed. It's an issue. So you're saying that, okay, let's come to the point here. Why you thought not retrospective, but you thought you had to send the message instantly? What kind of thought happened in your brain? Because they say that what measure would be most effective? They're asking most effective to prevent in future. In this whole question, do you think future is an important word?
Yes. Yes. We have to prevent it in the future. We're not talking about the current situation, how to solve it. It's about future.
Perfectly. Okay. What you had a breakfast today, Amartya?
No, but I was between B and C both, but yeah.
Okay. So be proud. Your breakfast is working for you. Really. All right. I know this question is the most tricky question. If we miss a word here, we are going to slip out. I'm going to explain all the scenario systematically. First, let's understand. Answer this whole question. If one word is important, what Amrita brought out issue. It's an event happened. It's a problem happened. Now, the question is how we are going to solve right now. The question is how we are going to solve in the future. I think I heard the right sentence here. It should be properly tested. Very good. The second one is I will do the retrospective and share to the team. Fantastic. It's also one of the future. And replan the software work. I think this will not go to future. I think this goes back to time traveling. I think D is going to be tricky, isn't it? You cannot go on D right now because you're asking him to go back on time travel. I think D will go away, but still C and A have a chances. But as I said, unit test will not happen. I'll come to this explanation a bit later. First, I'll give a picture of what we are talking here. Yeah, let's discuss about it. Can I call this as a smart grid? By the way, you all read as grid, right? The question says grid project. Okay, can I call this as a smart grid? A grid? What do you mean by grid, Shri? Yeah, could be anything you connect between systems. In my office, I can bring a lot of networking. Here, they're talking about a wind power, thermal power plant, or a hydraulic or solar. I am going to bring something on a hardware. I'm going to have some sort of a software to support this hardware. Is this a very common scenario in the world right now in 2025? Can I say like this? All right. The moment I read a question, first my brain has to think a project, imaginary project with a picture like this. Really? Yes, you can. You can. If you are a very smart manager, you did many projects in your life. The moment you read a question, your brain will capture it. But if you're not done like that, your brain has to first capture an image. The reason I'm saying is, in a project like this, I will not have 10 or 5 people working. How many people can work in this project? A smart grid project, how many people are approximately?
500.
500 people. Okay, let's keep at least a small number as a 200. At least 200 people will work there. In this 200, I may have maybe 120 or 180 or 125 people can be in hardware, and maybe 75 people can be software, because software will be very less, hardware will be more. Is this true also? Knowledge work will be very less, people will be more. Now, why I'm putting this is, if I want to have something to be informed with this group, a bunch of team. Also, I have a distributed team. There is a thermal plant happening in east side of the town or a city or a village where you are, which could be 25 kilometers away from where I am. And my hub of office could be somewhere here in a 0 point, and there could be something here. Now, Shri, should I think like this? Yeah, maybe if you're thinking like this, can give broaden your view when you read a question. Your brain has to first draw the picture. Draw the picture. When you draw the picture, now you will see what has happened. Now let's go and see this one. You know that there is something predictive, there is agile, there is a hybrid. So what's going to happen here is they're calling us a hybrid project. When I say hybrid project for a thermal project, or talking about a smart grid project, I should have some portion of my work go in agility. Some portion should be well planned approach. But rightly, someone said at the beginning of this question, there is a communication gap. I think that's a very well said. There's a communication gap. Now, how to fill up this communication gap? When I have 200 people within our imaginary project, how I can fill this communication gap? Question to you. Any thoughts? What do you do?
You have to check the communication plan.
Communication plan. Very good. Nice.
Communication plan, yeah.
Very good. Very good. So there should be something called a stakeholder register, isn't it? Based on the register, we will have something called stakeholder engagement plan. This plan will also help something called a communication plan, isn't it? Will it help us?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, very
Yes,
good,
correct.
very good. It will help us, right? Beyond this, you can put many information. But the point is, there's a 200 people are also stakeholder. Beyond this, I will have a government officials. I will have a nearby school which is involved in this thermal power utilization, or there could be some other utilization. I may have many people, but there's a 200 people are in my stakeholder register, and they will have a plan to talk to them. And the plan says, hey, this is how I have to do when a problem happens. Now I'll come to Amrita's question or thought process. She said, hey guys, this is an issue. This is a problem. Now imagine yourself, you sit in a thermal or sit in a smart city or a smart plan like this. You are in the hub. In the hub, you are testing a product. You are testing something here. A unit test happens at the low level. You know the V model. If you don't know, there is something called V model. In the V model, unit test could happen somewhere here. At the team level, they test it. And then they go to the next level, which is called component test. I'm just using industry term for software industry. It can be something called integration testing. And then you go for UAT. What UAT stands for?
User acceptance test.
User
User
acceptance.
acceptance.
Very good, very good. This question says where it failed. Does it fail in unit test, component test, integration test, UAT? Where it fails?
UAT.
UAT.
It failed on the customer side. When they are implementing what? Maybe a thermal power plant, maybe a solar panel plant, maybe a wind power. Somewhere they're implementing and it failed at the customer point. When it customer point means this team already they found a issue here as per Amrita. They found a issue here, right? Very good. Now, how to keep these guys informed? How will you keep them informed? Should I first keep them informed? That's the first question to you. Should we keep them informed? First question.
Yes, we
Yes.
have to.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Of
are.
course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. Why? You are all one family, isn't it? You're a family, isn't it? In my family, today, something happens in my cooking area or a washroom area or in my garden or my car parking. Quickly, I will communicate with my 4 or 5 family members. Should I do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, let's go back again. Now, this question is asking, guys, in future, if this should not happen, what you should do? They say, what measure would be most effective to prevent similar problems in the future. So I can say that run the same unit test, but this is not relevant because I have a software, I have a hardware. This test will not run here. It can be it will be tricky there. Rather, I can run it after discussing with them, isn't it? But where you will do this? They're saying that first find out the issue and communicate with the project team. Who is this project team? Can I call that 200 people as project team? Is it possible?
Yeah.
Can I call them as a project team? So now, first you should know what is the issue log. Now let's go for it. Now look at this word. Take a moment first to digest what it is. A issue log is a structured document. Look at the word. It's a structured document or a system records. In many companies, they have something, a tool. In this tool, I can type a text box here. In this text box, I can type what kind of issue happened and when it happened, who can work on it. With which the impact on the project is understood. The impact on the project, not software team, not hardware team. Impact on the project as a whole. Am I doing that here? As a whole, right? I'm not saying only from my team, your team. First of all, we should come out of this thought process. Okay, even though it's a hybrid project, I have this is a team A, this is a team B, both has to integrate, then only things will work. So first thing is I have to communicate what is happening there. Why? Because there could be a priority, the severity level. Who will understand this? A project manager can tell better, hey guys, this is going to have a big impact, man. If I don't do this, it's going to fail at the customer front, which is not good. I have to communicate this message. How do you do that? Yeah, you have a plan with you. How do you do this? Maybe a issue log. You can send it by email, maybe a forum, maybe a chat, a Teams chat. Maybe you call for a meeting. I really don't know. How do you do? That's your team, your company, your model. I'm not worried on what technology you're going to use. But my intention is how quick you are. How quick you are. Why it is needed? Because you have to do a decision making here. Help the project manager to prioritize, allocate the resource effectively for this reason. So, as a preventive measure, first thing is you will inform the issue happened to the whole project team. Later, I'll go back now. Later, before I move forward, anything interesting in this picture? Any one interesting term you found for yourself? Have you seen issue log in your company by any chance?
Yeah. Tool trackings, like you use project management software.
They maintain it. They maintain it. Yeah, it is there.
Yeah.
It is there. They're saying assign clear ownership. Why it's needed? Issue means anyone should handle it, isn't it?
No, someone should take the responsibility to follow it up if it is blocked.
Exactly. You have to have the resolution date when this will be fixed. It also should be there. My customer want to know that what is happening. Many times a risk could be issue. You know that? A risk register. You registered something, a potential problem. A potential problem can become a problem, isn't it? You already know this could happen. Then you have a mitigation action. You're going to apply for it. Okay, let's come back here. Now, point here is by doing this, what you're doing here is you're giving enough room here. Let's come back here now. The question. The smart grid project. Do you have an imaginary picture on your brain right now after I saw that image? A smart grid. It could be different also. I just brought an image which pop up in my mind. You could have a different brain thought process. But thing is a combined predictive agile. And the agile team detected a major. When you see the word major, I would have said in our classes, it's a showstopper. Are you aware of this? Somewhere in the class I showed you how to read a question. When you read a question, when you see the word major or something showstopper, be careful. After its release and begin working on a correction, but the defective release went out and it failed at the customer side. So the question is how you're going to do this in the future. In the future, yes, I can do this. Not denying that. I can retrospect it. Very good. I can do replan, but this is too late. But now send the project-wide issue log updates instantly. But Shri, what will happen beyond this? Beyond this, maybe I'll do another testing. Maybe I will do another way of handling. That is a different story. But will you inform first? By informing this, at least I'll stop this not going to the customer. Could I have done that? Is it possible? I don't want to fail in the front of customer hands, right? After failing, somebody says, Shri, you know what? Yesterday we had a customer meeting and it failed badly, man. Then I asked them, which product you showed to the customer? I showed solar panel. Oh man, solar panel failed on Monday morning in our testing. Don't you know that? I don't know, man. No one informed us. Oh, buddy, we went to customer, man. It's a bad name. Shame on us. Again, it's a communication gap. Rightly, somebody said communication gap. Really said. But the point here is what to do here. So what PMI want from you in this question is, are you aware there is something called stakeholder register? Are you aware there is something called communication plan? Are you aware there is something called issue log? And are you aware that communication gap should be filled in faster? That's what they want from this question. Was it an interesting question? Okay, what are the keywords you take away from this question? Any one or two words you picked up listening this?
Major.
Project team.
Major, okay. All right. Issue, something happened.
Issue log. Issues.
And
Log, very good. What else?
project team. Instead of a predictive team or agile team, we should consider as a project team.
That's a good point, right? That's a good point. See as a whole when issues are happening. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good point. Good job. Good job. Imagine you analyze a question like this, whatever you take last week, today, tomorrow, you will get amazing knowledge. You can Google it, read about it. But one thing I said on top of all, when you see a question, when you see a project, create an imaginary picture. Did you get that point? Create an imaginary picture. How useful an imaginary picture will be for you? How it can help you?
Analyze more.
It can help us to know the audience, like how much people will be impacted.
Yeah. But in the exam hall, don't sit for 2 minutes. I'm imagining a picture. Shri, give me some time. Don't do that. It has to happen a fraction of seconds. But your brain is so powerful, you don't know that. Tell your brain that's a grid project. What all can happen? There could be a solar panel, there could be a thermal. You check. Your brain works super fast. Only thing you have to give instruction to the brain. Your brain is super fast than any computer, any artificial intelligence. Only thing you have to give the right question to your brain. If you can give that, I want a picture of this, it'll get you. Before going to the exam, at least see some of these projects, pictures in the internet and capture this knowledge in your brain. That also can help you if you don't know projects. Yeah.
Hi, Sri. Yeah, actually, I'm not fully convinced with the answer. So my perspective is, so in the B, right, we are just sharing the log. So, okay, the predictive team will get know that, okay, there is the issue. So, okay, they will take their preventive measure, right? But doing the retrospective in the C, right, and the sharing to the predictive team means whole team, right? Then there we are giving the solution oriented, right? So after we got the issue, and we retrospect that issue, and the full information we are sharing to the every team, right, other team. So I think in that way means because see, I lot of this I am telling, I just now I am practicing the full mark. So sometimes the solution oriented. So always I confuse that one, and I'm making the mistake. Yeah.
Very good. I like the idea, but look at the way they're saying, okay, in future, how you are going to prevent this problem? For me, problem should be prevented. So what I'm saying here is, okay, if it happens again like this, what I will do is I'll first ensure retrospective happens, and retrospective will share the information to the predictive team. Are you interested only on the predictive team? Or are you not interested in the whole project team?
No, whole project. So
idea here is, yes, your thought is nice. Retrospective, I'm not denying that. It's good. Retrospective should happen. I'm not denying that. But it is going one-sided. It could, I'm taking a predictive agile. There'll be many teams, right? There'll be many bunch of group involved. That's why they use the word project team. So how can I communicate as early as possible to them to solve the problem? But definitely do retrospective. But ask is in future, if a problem happens like this, I don't want to wait till retrospective to solve the problem. I want to pass the message as early as possible. That's also one of the message I want to convey. Isn't it? But I like you. I respect your point of retrospect. That should happen. I'm not denying that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good. Kanan, you want to say something?
Yeah, Sri, same thing. Whatever my thought also same thing. Whatever exactly this. If we will do retrospective with complete project team, it will be the correct answer.
True.
Of course, it's not there. Just for knowledge, I am asking.
True. So the question is, if the issue should not happen again, in a project like this, if it's going to happen again, what are you going to do? I will inform as early as possible to reduce the problem. That's what they're asking. They
Yeah,
are not
but it
doubting.
will not, Sri, it will not solve the problem, right? In retrospective, we will discuss and we'll find out root cause. Again, complete team, it will involve retrospective. We will find out the root cause, and maybe definitely that is the most effective than this question is not asked exactly next what to be done. It's not asked next, right?
Okay, let's go for it. Sridhar, go ahead. What do you want to say?
I think I also had the same view, but after reading and understanding the question again, I think the problem discussed in the question is that to prevent that the predictive team is not releasing or not conducting a test which has a, let's say, failed.
Effective product.
So I
Yeah.
think the issue in the question is that to prevent that the predictive team is not going with the wrong product to the customer. And that can be done as soon as the agile team detects a problem, they should inform the
Okay.
predictor. That is the first measure, and I think that's why it's
I can help you like this.
yeah.
Yeah, I also want to add one more point, because it was
Yeah, go
mentioned.
ahead.
It was mentioned it's a major defects. So it needs, at least everybody should be aware of it. We'll fix it, and if we'll take the retrospective, it will be planned, we'll be sitting, we'll be discussing. So if it is not predictive, it's not hybrid, then agile, maybe that could be the option. Still it's not, because instantly needs to be communicated, means some communication board needs to be established. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay, so at least I'm using words to be a bit clear for you. Proactive, reactive. This is a proactive before I go to the customer. As rightly Sridhar said, I don't want to go with my defective product to the market. I'll stop them. But I can also do later on this. I'm not saying no for retrospective. I'm repeating again. It's good to do. This I will do after informing this. What happened? Why? Why we failed? What was the problem? I'll do this part. But which one you will do first? Where are you going to go for the future? I would say B will stand high priority, because I don't want to fail in front of customer. That's a question. But why it failed? What was the problem? Yeah, we will sit and talk. That's not the question here. The question is, how do the measure would be to most effective, what it is. Are you going to fail in the customer hand and then say that, okay, let's sit and talk retrospective? Yeah, you can. I'm not denying that. And also be careful. We are using one team here. Don't think this is the only team in project. When I say project team, you will have agile, you will have a non-agile, you have a PMO team, you have a vendor team, many quality management team will be there, process team will be there, auditing team will be there. I have to bring every team together. You cannot rely with only one team, and predictive team will tell, okay guys, it's not our problem. Somebody else did the problem. So only one team is also a bit risky here. I'm not saying C is bad answer, but C is a bit reactive. Rather, going with the proactive makes sense in this situation. That's the point. Nice, you guys read a lot about retrospective. I like that way you all defending for retrospective. You like retrospective. All right, any other thoughts here for the day? Good job. I think we did a good job today. 2 success stories we listened, and we have a couple of people getting to exams. Good wishes for them. Do well, stay confident. And in exam hall, you may get like this many questions. Go by your instinct. Follow that imagination of imaginary picture. Such things can help you a lot in exam hall. People preparing for the exam, stay consistent. Today I heard this word consistent, which is really helping somebody. So let's follow the consistent here. Yep. Good wishes. Do well. And any questions, feel free to reach out on WhatsApp, and be happy to help you. And let's meet again on the next Sunday prayers. For now, have a great time. We'll catch up again in a different session. See you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shri.
Thank you, Shri. Bye bye.